Then if you play around with this, you can see like you can really mess with the skin tones.
This light, it's a gem. I keep forgetting that I have a mini tripod and
Alright guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Caleb and I'm here to show you how to edit your photos using Lightroom. I'll show you how to bring your photos from looking like this to looking like this in the simplest way possible. I made a video like this a while ago and I appreciate the way you guys received it, and I think this one I'll try to make it more precise and not ramble on too long, like exactly how I'm doing. I'm just gonna hop straight into the video and enjoy. Okay guys, this is the photo that I'm going to be editing today. I took this a while back. This was when I was making a video about trying out TikTok hacks, like photography hacks. So if you want to see that video, you can click the link up here. I'm going to link it there. And yeah, so this is the photo that I took that day. I'm just going to edit it real quick so that you guys can enjoy. Like I said in the last video, real quick, what I like to do is to do the basic correction and basically like the cropping. So I'll start with cropping, and usually if you're gonna post this on Instagram, you would want to make this 4:5 because it's the Instagram format, like the best format for Instagram photos. So one thing you can do, if you have like a landscape profile photo, just press X and it becomes like a portrait profile. So I'll just center her face, make sure the main focus, which is probably the eye, is close to the center of the photo, and that is done for the cropping. So like I said in the former video, I just work my way all the way down to make it like an easy process, and I feel like Lightroom has already made it that simple. So I will go to, it's a photo with like a shallow depth of field, so you want the part that is in focus to be really sharp. So that's what I'm aiming for. I will make the exposure, I just touch the exposure up a bit, contrast a bit higher to like +2. I'll bring the highlights down because I'll lift the whites so that it's more contrasty, and the blacks, I think I'll just leave the blacks here for now. I'll do a little bit of touching in the tone curve, and clarity, I'll just bump that up just a little, but not too much. Like I said, you don't want your clarity to be too harsh, because like, just take a look at this, it just looks, come on, it's too much. And then you just make your clarity to about 12. I like that. It was 24 before, but I'll just leave it at like 12, 17. Then for the tone curve, like what I like to do is to lift the blacks up so it's not too crushed. You can still see some details in the shadows. Then I'll bring the dark parts down and just try to make like a gentle S curve and lift that up a little bit. And that's all for the tone curve. Like most people, they don't really know what to do with the tone curve and they get like intimidated by it, but then this is just like a simple way to make a nice photo. It's good for making your photos look more contrasty and like pop out a lot more. So done with the basic editing, and I'll just move straight over to the color. Like I said in the past video, I like to start with a color that appears most, and I think in this it should be like skin tone and green. So I'll go to, people's skin tones are usually within this range, orange, And then if you play around with this, you can see like you can really mess with the skin tones, but you just want to make it like here, just there. And the reds for the lipstick, you can make that cooler, or you can just like, what I like to do is not to make the reds too deep, so it's just like nicer. Next up, I will go to the yellows. The yellows, shift them more towards the orange part. And the greens, I don't like my greens too deep all the time, so it just makes the whole image warmer, so I'll make that greener. And for the blues, I'll shift those over to the greens as well for a nice stylized effect. And the purples, we don't have much of purple in this shot, so but then I think maybe in the lipstick a little bit, but I'll just like shift those towards red and shift the magenta more towards red. Okay, so that's it with the color. And if you see before and after, you can always check to see the progress you've made. This is before, this is after, and I'm really liking how it's looking. So next I will go to the I skipped this. So what I usually do with this is to bring up the vibrance a little bit, and the saturation just down a touch, so it's not too much. And split toning, I feel like I want to make this more dreamy, because you can see the bokeh, it just has a nice feel to it. I will shift the shadows actually in the split tones to a more like teal look, and then I will increase the saturation to right about there, not too much also, so that will help add some nice style to the look. Then highlights, I might add some orange because of your skin tones, and I'll just do that for the highlights. And I'm seeing a little bit of green, too much green, so I'll just work with the shadows till it's perfectly where I want it to be. So I think I like that. And sharpening, usually since you want it to be like really detailed, I'll shift the sharpening amount to about 46. Then noise reduction, we don't have too much noise in this because like it was taken in the daytime with good lighting, so I'll just leave that at where it is. And I think that is it. One other thing I'll just do, usually I'd like to like bump up my exposure just a bit afterwards to about there. So we don't want to just overdo it. We don't want to push too much into the photo, because that ends up ruining the shot. This photo, it's still a good photo. It's not a terrible photo. It's not like me trying to make a terrible photo to look amazing. I might do that in like another video, because there's sometimes you take a photo and it's not great and you just want to make it look better. But then for this, I think it's a good photo. So I just need like very minimal editing to just add that little bit more. So yeah, this is my final edits for this shot. Hope you guys liked this video. If you did, leave a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. And comment. Let me know if you like these kind of videos, the tutorials, if you want to see more of those, or what kind of tutorial you want to see. And to see more of my photos, you can follow me on Instagram. It's laid_back_central. So I'll put it here. Her Instagram is also going to be in the description below. Thanks so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys. But wait, so I'm going to show you the before and after. So here is the photo before the edit, and here is what I was able to achieve with it. So you can see there's more detail, it's sharper, and yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it and have a good day. Peace.
working.
Like you might say you want to do like, oh, temperature this, and like just make sure it's well balanced and the image still looks like a believable shot. And except that's what you want to go for, but then